Hi, Steve here with my weekly diet update. I'm pretty happy this week because my body fat percentage finally went down to 22%. I've been at 23 for feels like a couple months now, just trying to chip away at it. Yeah, the funny thing is I weigh a lot more this week. I weigh 254. And then another thing that makes me happy is down here it says obesity for me would be 30%. I was there about a year ago. And then it says overweight is from 25 to 29%. I was there about 6 months ago. And now it says normal 18.5 to 24.9. So I'm in the middle of normal right now. So I'm happy about that. I probably haven't been a normie for about 10 years. Yeah, and I think what finally is doing it is the weights. I've just been doing elliptical and stair stepper, stuff like that. Maybe the weight machines for the last couple of years. It's been helping me out a lot, and I'm glad I do it. And it feels like it's good for my heart and my cholesterol, my blood sugar, blood pressure, all that. But my fat wasn't really going down. Everyone would tell me, you gotta lift some weights too, that'll burn fat. And I said, no, but lifting weights is too hard. But finally I got the routine down. I'm doing squats once a week, and I'm doing leg press some of the other days of the week. And I think maybe that's what's helping me lose the fat. I'm not a dietitian or anything, but this has been working for me the last couple of weeks, doing the squats, getting my fat down. Yeah, and I'm starting to feel more like my old self. Kind of lethargic the last 10 years. I thought it was just because I was getting older, but it could just be I was pushing around too much weight or I was too fat. Some people can handle that, I can't. I just get lethargic and lazy. I've even been having Taco Bell or fast food here and there. I'm still not drinking any soda, but it feels like when I work out more, I need more. It seems like when I work out more, I need more calories and all that, more carbs. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm back on a consistent schedule, working out and eating better than I ever have in 10 years, I'd say. Yeah, so finally starting to feel good again. I always feel good. I always try to be optimistic, but I have 2 little girls and I need some energy to take care of them. So I'm starting to feel like my old self from when I was in my 20s. Okay, I started doing this channel to give me motivation to exercise and lose weight and become more healthy. And I think it's helped. But amid all of that, I've found that it's kind of fun just making these videos and talking about video games and movies and sharing my collections. And I've met a lot of cool people that I probably never would have if I had never made these videos. And I found a lot of good channels for my personal entertainment. I don't really watch much television anymore, or TV shows. And I haven't even been watching that many movies lately, but maybe it's because I don't have a lot of time, but I've found that watching YouTube is my new form of entertainment. I can watch a few short videos here and there when a break at work, or if I'm doing some errands or chores around the house, or even while I'm working out. Oh, and it's also got me back into playing video games more. Not that that's a good thing. I mean, I should probably play less video games because I have responsibilities, but I feel like I can manage my time to throw in a few video games here and there. That was like my major source of entertainment about 10 years ago, was video games. Got back playing them a little bit. And I joined that Backlog Summer Challenge to try to play some old games. I haven't gotten through any of them yet, but I am having a heck of a fun time with Final Fantasy XII. I'm about 55 hours into this, having a blast with it. That contest is already ended, and there was a winner. The guy really put some time into beating a bunch of games and already dominated that contest. So I don't know if I'm going to go play through the rest of the games, but I definitely want to finish this. I bit off way more than I could chew with this, but I'm having a fun time with it. Final Fantasy 12. I haven't looked at any guides or looked at any online walkthroughs. I'm trying to do it all by myself. I haven't gotten stuck yet, but it is starting to get overwhelming. Not only is this a really huge game, I'm surprised it can even fit on one disc. I think it's 4.7 gigabytes. I didn't know these old PlayStation 2 games could even get that big, but it feels like it's a lot bigger than that. I'm waiting for the game to end and it just keeps going and going. They really put a lot into this game. I had no idea something like this could fit on a PlayStation 2 disc. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of getting overwhelmed. I think I'm on the final stretch of it, though. I can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel now. It's starting to get kind of overwhelming because there's so many paths to take, and the game is so big. And I don't think I caught up to my... I don't think I caught up to where I should be with my level now. I should probably go grind some more. And yeah, so it's starting to get overwhelming, but I think I can handle it. Also, the plot's starting to get overwhelming to me. I'm getting lost with the plot. I kind of have to have the TV turned down, so I have to read the dialogue. And I'm getting kind of lost with it. I might have to read a synopsis of this game before I finish it to realize the whole story. I'm getting confused about all these characters and all these factions, but just having a blast with this. This is probably the best 50 cents I've ever spent on a game. Over 55 hours for 50 cents. It'll probably end up being 100 hours. I don't know. I don't know anything about the game. I haven't looked, like I said, I haven't looked at any walkthroughs or looked at the guide or anything. I'm just trying to do it all cold turkey. Okay, I'm not going to show any collections today. I think I might save those. I only have a few more systems I have games for. I'm going to have to do more movie stuff and try to come up with something else, because I still want to keep these videos going, because I want to get my body fat down to about 18%. So I'm still going to make these. I haven't reached my goal yet. So this week I'll just show you some pickups I've acquired over the past week or so. I was at the flea market at a game seller's booth, and a kid walked up with a bunch of loose Sega Genesis carts, and he was trying to sell them to random people. I think he was going for all box copies, and he wanted to get rid of his loose copies. So I bought these from him. I don't think I got that great of a deal, but these are a couple games I wanted. I wanted Battletoads and Double Dragon. I got that one from him, and then I got Not for Resale, the game, the classic fighting game, the classic side-scrolling beat-em-up game, Not for Resale. If you haven't heard of it, it's really great. Not for Resale, the game. Now, Streets of Rage 2, the Not for Resale version. I have this game on my compilation disc and stuff, but I don't actually have the physical copy of it. And this is my favorite Sega Genesis game, so I bought this. Got these two from the young fella for 20 bucks. I don't think that's a great deal, but these are a couple of games I wanted. I might not even keep this one. I might get rid of it. I found out the kid liked going to the casinos after I bought him, so I think maybe he was just trying to get money for the casinos. I picked this up at the Goodwill for $2. Need for Speed Underground 2. With the instruction book. Hey, wait a minute. Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. Yeah. I'm not really big into Metal Gear, but I know people like these, so I bought this Need for Speed Underground 2 with Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance inside. What a bunch of crap. And then I got StarCraft for PC with the CD key code right there. and an expansion set for it. Those were $2 a piece. My wife was interested in them, so I bought these. And then Warcraft 2, it looks like it has the code on the side as well. That's something my wife likes. And then Mystery Science Theater presents Gamera versus Baragon. I like the old Gamera movies, and I love Mystery Science Theater 3000. I'm sure I've seen this before, but anytime I see a cheap DVD of Mystery Science Theater, I get it. I love that show. If you haven't seen the new season on Netflix, it's really good. It's like it never ended. It's like it never took a break. It's just as good as it ever was to me. I've never seen a series just pick up after 20 years and have the same feel. But I think it's pretty good, the new Mystery Science Theater season. Anyway, this comes from the Phoenix Public Library. So it ended up in Central California somehow. Old school comedy I got at the Goodwill for $3. This has 2 Laurel and Hardy movies and 2 Abbott and Costello movies. To tell the truth, I never really was into Abbott and Costello. I'll have to give them a try sometime. I just never really watched them. Laurel and Hardy were my boys, though. I used to watch this stuff all the time with my folks and my grandparents. My grandparents thought stuff like Transformers and He-Man and Terminator were the devil. So they watched these with me, and I love these. This is something I could watch with my grandparents and not worry about the devil. I'm probably getting the same way though, because I don't think I'm going to let my kids watch this stuff on TV. I'm starting to get where I think every movie and television show is leftist propaganda. So my poor kids are going to have a hard time watching stuff with me, like I was having a hard time watching stuff with my grandparents. So I guess the circle has completed. Okay, and then my best finds for the week were at the music store, the Rasputin's Music Store. Sometimes I can find games there, sometimes not. I always like to just search through the dollar DVDs and the 50-cent DVDs to find some movies for my collection. Because, you know, someday the power grid's going to go down and we're not going to have any internet or anything, and I'm going to have a generator with my DVD players so I can watch my DVDs after the apocalypse. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so anyway, the Rasputins, I got all of these games here. I'm kind of happy with these finds. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It's in good shape. It doesn't have any inserts or anything. This was $1.95. Modern Warfare 3 for PlayStation 3. Those aren't really my type of games. I just thought that was a darn good deal. So I'll end up trading that or selling it. I don't know. Max Payne 3 for $1.95. This is a game I've never played. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or trade it, but I thought that was a darn good deal. It even has some inserts and an instruction manual. I didn't know new games even had instruction manuals anymore. Not that this is a new game, it's from the last gen, but it's new to me, damn it. Project Snowblind for the original Xbox. And that's got the book in there. The CD looks like it's playable, but it's kind of rough looking. There's no major scratches in there, but $1.95 for that. X-Men Legends for 95 cents, PlayStation 2. It doesn't have the instruction manual. The disc looks good though. 95 cents. I hate this crap. I hate X-Men games like this. So I'm gonna trade that. The pictures of it look pretty cool on the back. The pictures of it practicing. Grand Theft Auto 3. I've never had this game. I would just play it with friends or whatever. But this is the thing that made the PlayStation 2 blow up, so this is a classic, and I didn't have it. It doesn't have the instruction booklet, but it was 50 cents. 50 cents for Grand Theft Auto, so I don't know if I'll keep that or sell it or give it to someone that wants it. And then Mortal Kombat Deception for the PlayStation 2, $1.95. I already had this one, but this is my favorite game, so I'll probably trade it or give it to someone. I thought that was a good deal, $1.95. This is a really fun Mortal Kombat fighting game. One of my favorites. I played this a lot at the time. It has the typical two-player mode. It has a typical tournament mode. And then it has a really fun story mode that's like an adventure game, a third-person adventure game. And then it has a chess game, a Mortal Kombat Chess, and it has a Mortal Kombat puzzle game, sort of like a Tetris puzzle game. So there's a lot of play value to this. Mortal Kombat Deception. This is probably one of my favorites other than the original 3. And then I got this S video cable still sealed in the package for PlayStation 2. I thought it might look nice to play my games on TV with the S cable. I've been playing PlayStation 2 a lot lately, digging it. So I thought this might make it look nicer. But then I was looking online and this might be actually worth something, so I might just sell this. If not, I don't care, I'll just use it. Okay, that's about it for this week. I'll see you next week with my diet update. I'm gonna get back to playing this game.